Hi, my name is Phil, AKJC, Servant the Utah Polygamist, and welcome to another Monster Hunter tutorial video. And today's tutorial video, we are going to talk about capturing monsters and how that works. Okay, now to capture monsters, you need capturing traps, and you need tranquilizer bombs and whatnot. So we are going to talk about how to get those um, require particular components to make. You make them. You usually create those here at your item box, and you're going to go down to manage items. Go to your crafting list, and you're looking for the pitfall trap and the shock trap. Okay. To make the pitfall trap, you need a net and a trap tool. To make the shop track, you need a thunderbug and a trap tool. To make the net, you need ivy and spider web. Okay. Um, so you can make some nets first, assuming you have those items, and then you can craft those. The trap tools can be bought from the merchant. The trap tools themselves can be bought from the merchant right over here. Just go ahead and buy whatever trap tools you need. I usually keep a whole bunch right here. If you wait, he usually does a sale every so many hunts, and you can get them for half price and stock up on them. Okay. The other thing you're going to make sure you have in your crafting list is the Tranq Bomb, which requires a sleep herb and a perish room. And that'll create your Tranq Bombs. A lot easier than the old days. Okay. You can sometimes buy these items outright at the Argosy. So we'll just talk about that real quick because it can be a useful way to stock up on a few things without those extra steps. Argosy is actually a little bit over here on this way. Talk to the lady over here. Exchange for items, trade for goods, and look, she's got nets right there. So that's very handy, but sometimes she'll have what you're looking for, special goods or rare finds. There's pitfall traps on a rare find, speaking of the devil. You know, so you can trade your points in, your hard-earned points for those things if you wish. Okay. Another thing is you can order items with your Palicos here. I won't spend a lot of time going into how this works, but essentially you send out your Palicos and Palamutes to go and grab items for you, to trade for items, and then they bring them to you. And this is a good way to stock up on some of those items, including items for traps, to create traps that you might not be finding enough in the wild. So feel free to do that. And then you can also spend points to have them do better. Okay. So that's another way to get the reagents as well as the traps that you need. But you gotta have tranquilizers, and you need a bare minimum of 2 tranquilizer bombs and 1 trap. But mistakes happen, and sometimes you need a little bit more, so you don't want to go out with the minimum. Go to your item box, and let me just get rid of what's in my inventory real quick. Let me just go down to like a basic inventory here, okay? So we take a look at my items here on the left side of the screen. You see it right now, I just got some healing potions and some rations and some antidote. Now, what you want to do is go to transfer items and then find those items. Use the minus button to sort your items if they're messy. And then pull 1 pitfall trap because you can only carry 1 of each trap and 1 shock trap. You always want to take 1 of each just in case. Some monsters are immune to the shock trap, by the way. And elder dragons, which I don't think we have any in this game, are immune to both. You also need 8 Tranq Bombs. 8 Tranq Bombs. So find the Tranq Bombs. Wherever those things are hiding, the big red stars right here. And just hit the button and you'll take a maximum of 8. Okay? And then what I recommend that you do is go to item loadouts And you can save this. Just pick an empty spot. Okay, hit the X button, and you'll register as a loadout, which I did right here. And so that way, from now on, whenever I'm going on a new hunt, I can just pick this loadout and immediately just load all that stuff in my inventory, as long as I have that in my treasure chest. Now, let's go ahead and show you how this works in action by taking on a monster hunt. You know, you gotta always pick up these optional subquests, by the way. This is just free rewards. So always pick those up when you can. Oh, hey, look again, urgent quest. Let's not do something too hard just to show this off. Let's do something really quick. We'll do a low rank, easy monster here. Easy peasy monster, right? Let's do a Langambi. Haven't done one of those in a while. I'm going to show you how to trap a Langambi. Now, the problem is he's so weak, I might accidentally kill him. So let's hope we don't kill him. Usually with tough monsters, they have so much life. You can tell when they're about to, so you can only capture a monster when it's weak. That's a key to keep in mind. And if you get too aggressive, you might kill the poor pumpkin before you've had a chance to capture him. And that would be most unfortunate. Always make sure to eat before you go out, by the way. Food. Yum, yum. Okay. So, let's go fight the Langambi. But yes, you want to make sure you don't accidentally kill poor pumpkin, which I have done once or twice. Hopefully will not embarrass myself here. There's Langambi. He's a combination of a bear and a really bad attitude rabbit. Oh, he likes to jump a lot. Oops. Now, I am wearing really decent armor here, so for this particular foe, so I'm going to be a bit more on the offense side and not worry about taking a few hits. It's angry. Well, at least somebody is. But it's really funny going back and killing these earlier monsters with upgraded weapons and armor, because you just feel like you're really owning the poor guys. Oh, he's throwing big snowballs. How cute. Ah, how rude to knock me down. So we're trying to weaken him up. You just want to get him low on health. You won't be able to trap him while he's got too much going on in the tank. Oh, look, I'm controlling him. When you're controlling him, and you don't have another enemy to fight, it's just fun just to, you know, launch him into the wall. Because you can. He's still tied down with the strings too, so that makes life a little easier. I think he spends more time roaring than actually attacking. Alright, so his icon is pulsing in the bottom. And that you want to keep a close eye on his icon as well as his mannerisms. He'll tend to, you know, he's drooling there, he's exhausted. That doesn't necessarily mean by itself he's ready to trap. But look, he's falling over, he's flumping over. Poor guy's just having a bad day. So let's go ahead and try one of our traps here and see if we can get lucky. All right, so pull up the trap. He gets caught in it, and then throw down 2 tranquilizers. And there you go. That's how you trap a monster. And it always takes 2 tranquilizers. Time for carbs. So that's how you trap a dragon, or a bear, or a Lumgardi. Now, you do have different chances for different rewards when you capture a monster versus killing him. To find out what those exact chances are, you'll need to look up on the internet. If an item can only be gathered by capturing, it usually tells you that in the crafting menu somewhere when you're trying to craft a particular weapon and armor. Generally in low rank, it's not something I worry about too much. If you're dying for this one particular weapon and whatever have you, that might require some rare item, it probably doesn't hurt to look it up on the internet to see if you got a better chance of getting it while capturing it. For example, the Magma Malos plate, you have a better chance of getting it if you capture the monster versus killing it. So, yeah, good, just some good stuff to know, right? Um, Look at our, there's our different poses, by the way. Little fun tip number 2. You can do your character in different poses. Great for taking pictures. Because why in the heck not? All right. But anyways, this is Phil, aka JC Sir, and I hope you've enjoyed this tip on how to capture a monster. Hope y'all have a great one. Join us for the next tip where we're going to talk about beating a boss. This is Phil, aka JC Servant, the Utah Polygamous, signing off.